You know, the hardest part about doing this is just actually doing it. Seriously. Sometimes you can stand in front of a camera and feel like you have nothing to add. Feel like there's no value there. Feel like there's just nothing you can do. There's nothing you can say that can truly do anything to add value to anyone. And honestly, those are limiting beliefs that we set on ourselves. We'll say things about ourselves, by ourselves, that will keep us stuck. And none of those things are true. All of the things that you think about yourself, all of the ways that you feel about yourself are not true. Everything that's going on inside of you is happening because you're afraid of the greatness inside of you. It all depends on what level of frequency you're operating on. We have two different frequencies that we operate on. We have this lower frequency and then we have this higher frequency. And it all depends on what level of frequency you want to be on in every moment. That determines the outcome of everything that you do throughout your day. What level are you vibrating on right now? Is it high? Is it low? I get it. Sometimes we have our low days and we don't feel like getting out of bed. We don't feel like doing anything. We don't feel like taking the initiative, right? We just don't want to do anything today. But here's the thing. When you're destined for something great, when you know that you can do more, and when you know that in your heart of hearts that you're special, right? If you're not special, then why you feel it, right? If you're not special, then why you feel as though? Why are you watching this right now if you're not special? Sometimes we need a good reminder in order for us to get a good jump start. But sometimes a reminder is not enough. Sometimes you just gotta do. You just gotta take action. And you just gotta make it happen. You're not sure how it's gonna come out. You're not sure how it's gonna turn out. But you have to do something. You have to do something. Because you'd feel worse doing nothing than you did failing at attempting whatever it is that you're afraid to do. I'd rather live with, well, I messed up, but at least I did something about it, rather than, well, I'll just try again tomorrow. Tomorrow will never get here because you're gonna wake up and you're gonna do the exact same thing. With the state that our world is in right now, there's no time for complacency. You've had enough time to meddle in those low vibrational thoughts. You had enough time. Now it's time to level up. It's time to move to a higher frequency. It's time for you to understand and step into your greatness because it's waiting for you. Fear is just an illusion that we make up for ourselves. Fear is like an excuse, right? Whenever we aren't sure of how we're gonna do something, we create false evidence in our mind that gives us a reason to not do whatever it is that we're avoiding even more. But at some point, you gotta step up. You gotta step up and be like, you know what? No more. There's no, well, I don't have anything to say. I don't have any value to give. How can I even help somebody if I can't help? We're not thinking like that no more. I'm adding value every single day. I am pouring into myself every single day to pour into others. I am giving. I am a servant. I serve others every single day. The best way to figure out a solution to your problems is to help somebody else. Is to help somebody else figure out a solution to their problem. Because we get so caught up in our own ideals that we forget about the rest of the world. The problem you're going through is minuscule to the grand scheme of things. And when you look at it from a perspective as such, you realize that this is bigger than you. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than anything that's going on in this world right now. You have an assignment. You were put on this world for a reason. You're watching this right now for a reason. This is not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences or accidents. Everything happens for a reason. You know, I'll be honest with you. This is my second take. My first take, I just wasn't feeling it. And you know what? I could have just easily said, you know what? The notes I've taken, it's not, I don't know, how can I apply these to a video? I don't even know what I'd say, what I'll do. Because in the beginning, it just didn't sound like it was coming from the heart. It just felt forced. And in that moment, I thought, well, maybe I should just give up. And you know what? I said no. Enough is enough. Press record and speak from your heart. Period. Something that I was talking with someone about speaking from your heart and things of that nature. And for the longest time, I always thought that you needed some sort of degree or a higher level of education in order to be in front of a camera or in order to make videos and things of that nature, right? I couldn't fathom the thought of how simple it could be just to speak from the heart and help others, and that's it. You don't have to be a scholar. You don't have to have these master degrees and bachelor's degrees. Not knocking anybody who has those things. But that doesn't need to be a prerequisite in order for you to do something that you love. If you truly want to add value to other people, if you truly want to speak your heart, if you really want to be a servant of people, then be that. Embody that. Build your mind. Read. Gain knowledge. That's how you help others. It's so much more than just education. Education is elevation. Believe me, I understand that. But wisdom is just something that is God-given. And it comes from a special place that's unexplainable. Certain things just come out of your mind and you don't know where they come from. But it's so profound and it has to be shared because somebody needs to hear it. Somebody needs to hear it. Anybody. It doesn't matter. You could be here talking to yourself. That's okay. Maybe you needed to hear it. Maybe you needed to apply pressure in order for you to hear the words that you needed to hear from yourself. Sometimes you need to be put in certain situations like that. It comes and goes. And it comes at the most randomest times. But you know it when you feel it. So don't doubt yourself. Don't step down from your greatness. Step up. 2020 was just shedding light on all the insecurities and all the fears that we've been burying for so long. We've been keeping ourselves so busy with miscellaneous things, with work, just saying I'll get to that later. And as soon as everything happened, it was a pause, and now you had to deal with it. You had to sit with those demons. You had to sit with those insecurities. You had to sit with those ideas that you just let collect dust. And there was no more excuses. It was like your back was against the wall and you couldn't say no anymore. You couldn't say maybe next time anymore. No, it was either now or now. That was it. There were no other options. Were you just talking just to talk? Or was everything that you said, did it really have any sustenance? Everything that you said, was it real? Now here's 21. 21 is like looking yourself in the mirror and saying, prove me wrong. Prove to me that everything that we've talked about, prove to me that everything that we've wrote down, prove to me that all of that can come true. Prove it. You know what it is. You already know. When you sit with yourself, when you're still, when you're silent, and you feel that power, that essence, that greatness just brewing inside, you know what that is. And there's no room for complacency. Not anymore. If there's a business idea you have, if there's something that you wanted to say to somebody for so long, now is the time to do it. You'll spend so much time thinking about and trying to figure out how you're going to execute instead of actually putting in the effort to do it. Planning is good. Writing it out is good. But action is so much better. Less thinking, more action. We've had enough time to think. Now it's time to take action. Simple. A lot of people are waiting on you to speak. Like seriously. There are people right now waiting for you to say something. Because as soon as you say something, everything stops and they listen. Because they know the next words that come out of your mouth are going to be so profound. It's going to be something that sparks the flame in somebody to do the thing that they've been wanting to do for so long, but they were waiting on you to do it because they knew there's something inside of you would inspire them to action. You. Everyone is waiting on you. And I know that's a lot of pressure. Whoa. Everyone's waiting on me? Why me? Nah, why not you? Who else better to take the lead than you? You are the leader of your life. And people see that. People see that you're a leader in your life. You know why? Because you've given them glimpses of what it means or what it can mean to be a leader. And you can't let that light fade away. You can't. You have to do what is necessary to put you where you need to be or where you want to be, where you see yourself. Because I guarantee you, where you are right now is not where you're supposed to be permanently. Nah. I've seen people in the same place 10 years from now. And you know what? To me, it's pathetic. I'll be honest, it's pathetic. You're in the same place for so long, and you've had plenty of opportunities to make a change in your life. Well, now's your time. No more excuses. No more games. This is it. We in the second half. It's on you now. The ball's in your court. Do with it what you will, but make every play count. Because from here on out, everyone's watching. The world is watching. And I use these words because I want you to understand that this is huge. It is. Sad to say, this isn't something to take lightly anymore. It's on you now. So what are you gonna do? That's it. That's all I got. I hope that something in this video was able to help you, even just a little bit. That's the whole goal of this. If I'm able to help somebody just a small bit, I would have done what God intended for me to do. And that's it. That's what it's all about. So, if you made it this far with me, thank you so much for your support. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Share this with somebody that needs it. And click the bell icon for more videos like this. And also, if you like the merchandise, if you like this, I got pants on too, you can't see it, but if you like things like this, I'll leave a description in the box, I'll leave a description down below. Thank you. Seriously. Now go out and be great. And like I always say, be you, be unique, and remember that anything's possible. Now, go out and be great.